Let's do this. To the world of the virtual athlete, where it's man against man, but somebody must get beat. You gotta be man enough to bring that heat, and if you ain't ready to ball, and you should take that seat. From the rooftops of New York to West Palm Beach, you gotta be a fanatic or a b-ball freak. AI crosses you so fast you thought you would sleep, with the speed of Supernatural when he's spitting on beats, with the precision of Kobe when he's draining from deep. These are true platinum players with games that sweet. Where you go, motto we motto for the ultimate test. T-Mac never the whack, he becoming correct. Ball on 300 for yacht with courts on the deck, then take a dip in the pool after breaking a sweat. This is NBA ballers, when it's on then it's on, where the players invite you into their mansions and homes. You might even see a Hummer on some 20s and chromes. It's like Shaq's in a nightmare when he goes in his zone. When Latrell got the rock, never leave him alone. You better guard the basket like a dog does a bone. So many different players, old school varieties. It's like they ball in an underground society. So get in the game, start doing your thing, and when you go to the rack, make sure you bring pain. Nothing but true players, all of the top guys. The one that brought you arch rivals gave you a new vibe. I know you was a fan of NBA Jam. He's on fire when the mic's in his hand. We took it to the concrete instead of the hard pine, with titles like Hang Time, even the Showtime. And I'm Supernatural, you can...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Fox in at the point. These two teams know, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. And there are a lot of teams that are mediocre, that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and a proprioception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
Yeah, he wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. pass to Conley. From deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Here's Fox. Barnes outside. Here's Lyles. Sabonis trying to get open. Shot's good by Lyles.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. The pass to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Fox passes to Mitchell. Back to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Gobert with the block. Barnes against O'Neal. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Lyles against Conley. Here's Sabonis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4, warming up the burners.
Conley against Fox. There's the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Conley against Fox. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now, here's Fox from downtown. Rebound by Mitchell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Fox driving to the basket.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Utah leading. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley with the three, and Utah another three.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now, here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Harkless comes in for Trey Lyles. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mitchell. No luck that time either. Brent, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. One of the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sacramento.
Shooting just one.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He takes it in. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward.
line for the Jazz.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springing off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 9 points. Passes to DiVincenzo. Can they get it? Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson against Holmes. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that one is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
We got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, and that's what's going to hopefully get us to that next step. I think that's the best thing about this team. It doesn't matter who it is. We're going to go out there and continue to find the open man and play the right way.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Kings, Harkless is out there with Davis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Richaun Holmes. And it's Holiday and it's shooting guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And Eric Paschall picks up the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mike Conley's checked in for Whiteside. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. The shot's good from Paschall.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Kings trail by 11. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Harkness. Poke loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. The pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Paschall. And slam dunk by Paschall.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of them in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
A completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Sabonis. Barnes outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 10-point game. It's Fox with the drive. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell outside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Inside, Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Fox against Conley.
2 minutes.
Barnes outside. Right side, Sabonis. Out to the right wing. From about 19 feet, Fox, no good. Utah leading by 14. Here's Bogdanovich. He can't get that one, so the Kings will take it the other way. On the wing, Barnes, guarded by O'Neal. Fox looking it over. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Fox against Conley. It's Fox with the drive. Tries again, and Sabonis lays it up and in.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Lyle.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Mitchell against Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend. And, we've been a little bit fortunate, too, that missed some shots. But more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Man, this was a ball inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento plays?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Jazz leading by 14. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
The assist.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Fox against Gobert. Fox, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Fox following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Conley feeling it out. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Barnes. He has 5. Gobert with the block. They get it back.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Lyles kicks to Fox. Sabonis, the pass to Fox to stop the drought. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Fox has got 8 points.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular season. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Fans, your 916 crew. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
So both teams making some changes here. So it's the Jazz now. Clarkson finds Mitchell. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Jazz making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Harkless. Gay against Holmes. Five on the clock to the inside. Stolen by Clarkson. Ahead. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Davis. Good D by Mitchell.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Gay against Davis.
Come get it, come get it.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Holmes kicks to Davis. Sacramento moving it around. DiVincenzo passes to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Paschal. It's stolen by Davis. 1:31 left to play in the third. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. Gay with no one around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gay's got 7 points.
This is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Harkless. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Davis. And Utah also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now, here's Sabonis.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. The guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league. And a good job there at getting contact and getting to the line.
At the line for
and breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
Now, Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
And so he makes both from the line.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5, and once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Pass to Lamb. Over Gay. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Mitchell outside. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Utah out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Fox, Jeremy Lamb out there with Barnes. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Sabonis in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And Lamb kicks to Mitchell. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side, Bogdanovich over Barnes. Bogdanovich, no luck. And for Sacramento, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Mitchell. Basket good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Conley against Fox. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And there's the pass to Clarkson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Fox. And a wide open look for Lamb. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Sacramento moving it around. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Conley with it. Sabonis defending. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Shoots over Fox. With the clock winding down and slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Lamb. Sabonis kicks to Mitchell. O'Neal against Lamb. Right side Sabonis. No good from Lamb.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Clarkson kicks to Conley. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lamb. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Player of the game, Michael Conley.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Sabonis.
2 minutes.
Double team Sabonis. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Passes to Gobert. 1:43 left in the fourth. The Kings trail by 18. Here's Barnes. Here's Sabonis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Meadow, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Harkless comes in for Barnes. Davis is checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for De'Aaron Fox. Free throw good. Sabonis. .133 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game. No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The fadeaway, and Davis pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.